You know, life can get colder than the Eskimo, colder than a winter day in Alaska. Get you snowed in and stuck in sometimes. Ain't nothing colder than that. As you start getting older, you start noticing, people's hearts starting getting cold. The hearts of men and women turn cold. People that once loved you, had your back, was there when you called, was there when you needed them, they're no longer available. They're no longer around. People can't stand on what they say no more. And ain't nothing colder than that, homie. It's 2 feet. It's all you need, homie, to get you to your destination. Don't let somebody else derail you or distract you, take you off your course of what you want to do with your life. Because when it's all said and done, ain't nobody gonna be here with you to the very end but yourself, bro. As I walk and I contemplate in life and I enjoy this magnificent weather and this beauty of the snow, I think about when my dad died during the COVID shit, or a couple years back, I believe. Damn near. He died by himself in the hospital, bro. Like, they wouldn't even let me or anybody else that tried to visit him go in there. So he literally died by himself in that hospital room, in that hospital bed. It's funny because he had did 20 years in the joint and spent, I think, about 10 of it locked up in a cage in segregation. So in a sense, you could say he was always alone. And he died alone. And that's the sad reality, homie, that you youngsters won't realize until you start getting older. When you're young, you're thinking everybody your friend, you're thinking people cool and shit. It's all fun and games. Life's a big ass party. Wrong. It is at the moment when you're living it. But as you progress and you are blessed enough to survive those young days, you start witnessing, the world turn to the dark side of the moon, bro. The hearts of men and women turn cold. Like I said, bro, I'll say it again. People you used to can depend on, people you used to count on, people that used to have love for you, people that used to keep it 100. Now half-assing, straggling and struggling along, bro. I can't tell you how many people this past year I've hit up and they just don't answer calls no more. It's crazy, homie. But people more and more are turning into this solitude, hiding away in their nutshell, bro. And honestly, it's not a bad place to be, bro, considering all the evil and the corruption that's in the hearts of men. The betrayal, the backstabbing, the lies, the manipulation, distraction and division, bro. Ill intentions, trying to use you and abuse you, and then toss you to the curb when there's nothing left. Tell me about it. Shit, I'm going through it right now, homie. So, life can be like an Alaskan day, like a winter day in Alaska, homie. But what can you do, Holmes? Starters, you can begin by focusing on yourself, homie. Like I've been saying. And it could be a hard thing to do, especially when you've always had good intentions for certain individuals. You've always pictured them by your side, getting this guap, getting this success, living life together, side by side. When that no longer is an option, it's kind of hard to detach from that mindset, from that heart, from that desire, from that vision. But the sooner you can get out of that and refocus yourself, you know what I'm saying, to focusing on what you must do and what you want to do, and realizing that all you need is you, you'd be 1,000, bro. I never felt more strong and alive and like I had it all together than when I was 13, bro. When I was 13, the world was my playground. Everything was for the taking. There was no fear in my heart. There was no loneliness, no anxiety, no stress, no depression, no nothing, homie. Like, it was nothing but ambition, passion, and fire. Gas. And no motherfucking brakes. You know what I mean? I didn't have to question or worry about anybody that was rocking with me. If you had a question mark on you, and you was around me, I'm either gonna drop your ass or I'm gonna cut you off. One or the other, bro. But I would not tolerate any kind of question marks around me for nothing, bro. Because I was the king of the world. You know what I'm saying? I made the rules and I broke the rules. See me entiendes? But as you get older, homie, you start compromising for your old lady, trying to be responsible for your kids, trying to do the right thing in society, trying to stay out of trouble so you don't get locked up. Man, all that shit just kind of fucking stresses you out, homie. Pero the worst thing about it, man, is that there's nowhere to turn to for us, homie. See me entiendes? If you can find some like-minded carnales, some individuals that really care, that really are there, that's a beautiful thing. But I promise you, homie, 99% of these fuck-ass vatos out here don't give a fuck about you, homie. They don't care like they say they do. They lying, homes. Don't believe they motherfucking words, believe their actions, homes. I don't believe what a motherfucker saying out his mouth, homes. I believe it with the actions, bro. See me entiendes? Because the son of a bitch will tell you anything, homes. And so will a bitch, for that case. Judge them on their actions accordingly, homes. And do what's best for you, bro. Like, look at this shit, man. Life can be as cold and as Alaskan day. Cold as a winter day in Alaska. Sometimes you can get snowed in and trapped in life, and you just got no choice but to wait it out, homes. Life turned into a fucking waiting game sometimes. But always remember this. If you don't remember nothing else about this message. Tough times don't last, but tough individuals will. With all that said, it's your brother Hamid G. Con mucho amor y respeto, homes. We outie.